Hey YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Shenzo Plays. Today we're hopping into Minecraft. We're going to continue that creative world we started with, building out a village. We made a lot of progress last time. We're going to continue with that today, just to hang out and do some more yapping. But I hope you enjoy. If you do like this video, please consider leaving a like or a comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to support the channel. We're inching closer and closer to 50, trying to get to that 100 to start. And it would really mean a lot. I have a lot of good content on there, I think, if you enjoy long form content, and some good shorts too. Please check it out. Ring that bell, follow me on all my social media. You guys know the drill by now. Enough of me yapping. Let's get to the gameplay. Love you, YouTube. See you on the other side. Hey, YouTube, welcome back. As you can see, we're just loading back in. We're going to be hopping into my Twitch free play world here, because I have a very creative name for it, as you can tell. But, yep, here we are. We have built a dock, 4 buildings, and it might help if I had the right keyboard. Second time I've done that, by the way. As you can see, we have a kind of a bigger farmhouse, fishing hut, a dock, a prison / watchtower, and a well, and a church. So, I think we've done some good work so far, Hey, Jesse, welcome on in. It's good to see you. And I even, for those that were watching, I did customize my character to make him look more like me. Alrighty. Let's see. Yeah, Jesse, I'm doing pretty well. We just had a pretty nice conversation. Nothing too crazy. But just, a good conversation, hanging out. Okay, I'm glad that still works. But yeah, I think we're doing pretty well, all things considered. So now I just got to figure out what it is I want to do next. But I do feel we've done a pretty good job. As you can see, we got like a little wall there. And, yeah. And for those that are just joining, we are playing Bedrock Edition. So, this is the C# base rather than the Java base for my fellow programming nerds in chat. Oh, we're trapped. We can't get out now. No, kidding. Yeah, I was thinking about putting like bars here since these were supposed to be quote unquote like jail cells. And yes, there's no door. They can't get out. Caught some of it? Hell yeah, Jesse. Thank you. I appreciate you listening in. We love our lurkers. But all right, yeah, I think that's pretty good for now. No way in. Well, there is a way in. Like, I do have the button here. Well, I had the button there, and then I broke it. But yeah, it is Hotel California. You can check in anytime you like, but you can never leave. But yeah, the jails, I am thinking, it's like, all right, we can use the iron bars, right? Put like the jail cell right there, and then, whoops. I'll put like a little window, maybe two. Now we can laugh at the people stuck in jail there. Wahahaha. But yeah, anyways, there's a couple things here. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, nice little section. Does kind of leave some more open areas over here, of course, and we can always build more. But yeah, just I think this is a pretty good start to what we're trying to do. I do wish there was a way to make like taller gates, but we can deal with this one. Near. But overall, like I said, I feel pretty happy with how this looks so far. So I think let's maybe turn this into like a little graveyard. Nothing too crazy, but we can just add on some more stuff. So let's get a couple blocks here, and we'll see what we can do. So that'll be under nature. We have grass blocks. We'll want coarse dirt. And let's see. Now we have like a cauldron and we have an anvil here, but I don't know if we have. I haven't played Minecraft in ages. Was getting into the Vault Hunters mod, but there was drama around it, and you went off of it. Yeah, I feel that. My favorite mod pack that we've done was it was I think Infinity, which was through Feed the Beast. But I don't think that mod pack has been updated in like at this point probably close to like 7 years. But it had a lot of really good stuff in there. The only issue with Infinity was I think they added like the industrial engineering mod pack, if anyone remembers that. And that one, it was a fine mod pack on its own, right? But the biggest issue with it, and I'm not kidding, was that it would it contradicted another like big mod pack in the Infinity mod pack. And I don't remember what it was, but it was basically a worse version of an existing of an existing mod in there. And I'll never forget it because it was like the number of times that we would like go to do something and we'd have to be really, really careful to not just like accidentally pick the wrong one because it would kill your efficiency. But yeah, they had like solar power in that mod, and I was all over that because it was like it was renewable energy. It was a pain in the ass to get to get up and running, but once it got up and running, oh my god, it was so good because it was like, yeah, you just never have to worry about power again. All right, let's look for a wall. And let's go with a mossy stone brick wall. And I may also replace the walls around here with a different one so it doesn't match entirely. But that'll be something I work on in a bit. But yeah, I mean, Minecraft still, it's exactly what you think it is. Still pretty solid in my opinion. Just a good way to just kick back and have some fun. Decent internet next week or so, hanging for it. Hell yeah. I'm happy to hear that, Grifta. I'm going to do some terraforming as well because, well, I don't mind having, like, this giant hill. I do want to clear out a little bit more space around the fishing, around the fishing section on that side. Because I definitely want the church to feel like it is on top of, like, everything else, you know what I mean? Like, it is above the rest of the town. So I don't want to have, like, oh my god, look at, like, all these other areas, you know? I would much prefer, like, oh yeah, this is, like, a path specifically up the hill. And then if you want to get, like, any higher, you have to go, like, up the stairs type thing. That way, you know, when the zombies come, there's only one way they can, you know, break in, and you can defend the church and make it a pretty decent kill shoot. Look, if you're not building with zombies in mind in Minecraft, what are you even doing, you know? Yep, fight on holy ground, exactly. Of course, you know, the downside of that is, hey, you're making a, you know, you're putting a graveyard up here, right? So, you know, that's a good place for the zombies to spawn. But at the same time, what are you going to do about it, right? Just be sure to tie people's shoes when they're buried. Exactly. See, Grifta understands. Grifta gets it. Alright. Let's also get the dirt path block out. May want to build this out one more. Yeah, I think I'll probably build that out by one more. We'll see. Yeah, that'll be good. Oops. Yeah, I like that. I think this looks good. Like I said, I'll do some more terraforming as well around the city, but yeah, that looks pretty good. I wonder if there's, let's see, is there anything like a grave marker or something like that we can use? I know there's the monster spawners. I guess we'd always use carved pumpkins as our tombstones. That could be our tradition. Let it rot the way the flesh does. Or maybe coral or flowers. I mean, there's a lot of options for grave markers. Creaking heart, that's kind of funny. Hmm. I mean, also, we could just make obsidian. We can make an obsidian marker. Let me just pull that out just in case. Gravel. You know, candles or banners might not be bad either. Ominous banners. Yeah, let's try these banners and see how they look. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So there we go. Little impromptu graveyard, guys. What do you think? I'm going to do some more terraforming, but I think this looks good. Little church with a nice little graveyard there. We can, of course, light some torches as well. You know, we can put like a torch here and a torch here just to be safe. Oh, whoops. All around the world. All right, but there we go. Yeah, we got a nice little graveyard here. We'll probably put a. Actually, we don't even need a fence on this one. I don't think we need a fence for graveyard, so that'll be good. All right, so let's do some terraforming then. I do kind of want to, like I said, my vision is, yeah, barring like this, I don't want there to be really any room. Um, any real other room to go. So maybe I'll even tear down this around the church too. Um, so have the church like just take up all the area so you can't even go around it type thing. Maybe. I'll think about it. But I definitely know I want to like wipe all this off the map. So let's do that. And maybe we'll turn, like, down here into, like, a farm, right? It's not super unusual for farms to be near the churches. Alrighty. I am still debating if that's... Like, if I want to keep that extra ring around the church, or if I just want to call it good. But yeah, so then this way, just, I don't know, it just makes me feel a bit more like, hey, we're in a good spot, you know? I don't really know if I want the foundation visible, though, so maybe we will keep that up. Of course, I can always just replace the foundation of the church. Doesn't really matter that much. I just put dirt. Oh, removed one too many by accident. Yeah, I think that looks pretty solid. Yeah, so now we have a much more, isolated area, a little harder to get up there. I think this is coming along pretty well. Yeah, we can always do that if I really need to, so we can, you know, just add a fence. But I don't think we need to. I think this path will be just fine. Alright, so I'll just terraform a lot of this out. I don't know if there's a faster way to do this in Minecraft in creative mode, but I don't mind. We're just here to chill and have some good vibes, am I right? What if we put a lake over here? You know, we got the docks for the river. What if we put like a lake over here? That way the fisher hut has oh, it's already right by the river. I don't think we need a lake this close. What should I do with this empty space? Near. Oh, a little overzealous. Near. Near. Definitely feels like we should be doing something with this, you know? Near. Yeah, I definitely need to terraform more of that hill away, but get to that, cross that bridge in a minute here. Who is texting me? Let me just make sure it's not an emergency. It is not. That's good. Ugh. Sorry, just gotta plug my phone in. Alright, so now we have all this open space behind this fisherman's hut. there is one thing I need to check. Sorry, guys. Hang on. I do apologize. I have a package out for delivery, and I need to make sure it was actually delivered. I don't remember getting an update on it. Okay, it still hasn't been delivered yet. That's good to know. Okay, where do I want kind of make this cutoff here? Ooh, I actually like this. We got like a little river here. That's kind of cool. Yeah, maybe we can make a like a waterfall or something right here next to the next to the church, right? Which might be why they built it. It's like they built it like right on top of a waterfall because it's like holy or some shit. I don't know. I think that could be a good idea. Whoops. Yeah, we can add a couple more like water sources here and yeah, I think that could be kind of cool. So maybe we, I don't know, because I kind of like this as well. You know, where it's like the river just kind of comes back around to it on the peninsula. I kind of like that. Hmm. All right, so yeah, let's see. How do I want to do this? Hmm. I definitely want to lower a good section of this. I don't mind the mountain here. I just want a little bit more of like a I guess a little bit more like a build up to the church. So it looks like the church is built, you know, like pretty much on its own like isolated plane type thing. That's what I'm going for anyway. But yeah, like if I could get like a water source to, you know, like drain here and drain here, I think that could be kind of cool. Kind of what I'm thinking right now, everybody. All right, so first things first, let's get rid of some of this stone here. We'll just pour more water down there in a minute. But yeah, I definitely feel like, yeah, the fish hat says the waterfall's good vibes. Yeah, I absolutely think. I just want to set it up like, I want to, set it up in a way that makes sense. Sorry. Get notifications for some stuff. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish kind of knocking down some of this mountain here. Not all of it, but some of it. Yeah, I definitely want this to be like on a very clear, higher plane. So... But I don't think I need to quite go down this deep like I was originally thinking. At least not everywhere. If anyone's wondering why I'm being this meticulous, I don't want zombies spawning underground here. Like, we're already going to have a pretty big issue with, like the drowned and then skeletons and stuff spawning on the other side of the river and shit like that. So, that's already going to be, like, this town's already going to have to deal with a lot, Okay. Now we got a beach. Oop. Sorry. That fingered quite a lot there. Alright. Yeah, so I think that looks pretty good. We got a nice little beachhead here that goes right into the mountain. And yeah, we'll probably put a waterfall like right here. Maybe. Like put Put the source there. Kind of build like a general path down. Odyssey Gym took a break away from it for the remainder of the hockey season because you're burning out, but it's time to get back into it. Leg day start is going to be fun. Good luck, T1. You got this. Go crush it. Alrighty. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good, right? Okay, so that's a pretty good start. So let's get water. So that looks pretty good. I do want to kind of spread this out a little bit, though. this looks pretty nice. Now we got a, let me just clear away the sand here. But yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this, I must say. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, I think that looks pretty nice, huh? So we got a nice little outcropping. Nothing too crazy, right? All right, let's see what it looks like uh, from above, huh? Yeah, looks good. And maybe we can add another one, like right over here, so it looks like there's multiple water sources coming out from underneath the church, which could kind of signify why it might be a holy spot, you know? All right, so give me 1 second, everybody. I do apologize, but it is time for the cats to eat, so I'm going to bring Tanner in here so they can eat in peace, okay? Hey, YouTube, welcome back. Cats are taken care of. They are good to go. But yeah, we are building a another waterfall here. This one should be significantly easier to build than the other one, which will be good. So we're just gonna, you know, basically try and build this here. And yeah, like I said, this is going to be hopefully pretty easy to build. But yeah, just keeping it. I think honestly that's all we need to do. I don't think there's really anything else we need here. Yeah, but now we have a nice little. We have two rivers coming out from beneath the church. So yeah, I think that'll be good. And yeah, like I said, we'll probably build out a bit of the mountain here. But I feel that we've largely achieved our objective. You know, maybe I'll just keep this. No. I do want to keep that path pretty isolated. But yeah, I think this will be good. So let's remove a couple more sections here. Mm, mm, You okay there, bud? Yeah, it's YouTube. In case you guys don't know, Tanner Boy is here. He's hanging out, being a good dog. While the three cats are getting to eat, we recently moved all their food inside. It's taking a little bit of adjustment from everybody, including Tanner Boy. Tanner does not understand to give them space when they're eating, even though, you know, he himself likes to have a little bit of space while he's eating. So he'll figure it out eventually, but until we get there, it's just going to take a little while. But all right, we've got let's see. Yep, so we've got our water sources kind of flowing out from underneath the church, which is kind of cool. And the church is built on a hill overlooking the rest. And then we have the formula for what I want to do. So we're just going to do some more terraforming here. And then I think for our last building, we'll probably make a farmhouse. All right. I hope everyone's having a good time. We've had excellent viewership tonight, so I want to say thank you to everyone who's been hanging out. It means the world to me. I know Tanner appreciates it. Huh, kiddo? Alright, yeah, that's starting to look pretty good. Alrighty. A lot of creepers spawning around this area. Couple zombies. Too bad those flowers aren't quite cutting it. Alright, got lots of greenery over there. And let's just adjust this area a bit. I think I'll probably still end up clearing quite a bit of this over here. But I think this is at least on the right track for more of what I wanted. So let's see. Okay, almost done. Sorry, I know this has just been a lot of like, oh, look, let's clean up this dirt. So I do apologize for that. But at the same time, I'm, I feel good about the work I've done so far. I think it's shaping up to be what I want. And honestly, that's the most important thing. Hey, Sheila, welcome on in. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How have you been? I hope you're doing well. And welcome on in. All the lurkers there, I appreciate you guys. Add your whole entire game list. I'm trying price charting. Ooh. That sounds fun. All right. So I think this looks good for now. Close to 14K? Youch. Yeah, no, gaming can be an expensive hobby, you know? It definitely ain't cheap at times, that's for sure. Sorry, I'm just clearing some notifications real quick, and then we'll jump on in to making the farm. Probably am gonna need more space, but I think for now we can start here, and this will be fine. So all right, let's first build a path. Okay. All right, so just building my foundation here. Let's see. We had 4. Okay. We'll try to keep that fairly consistent. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's right here, yeah. Yep, okay, perfect. Hell yeah. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. Here's our foundation. All set. Do 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 do. I'm charging my attack. Yeah, probably no window here, just because it's right next to the, the guard tower. Probably don't need a window right there. Let's see. Go here. And yeah, let's build a window right there, perhaps. Yeah, I mean, no matter what, it's even, so it's not going to be evenly spaced. So, yep, got a window there. But yeah, it's coming along. Hey, Tanner, do you want to get out of the house, out of the room? It's been a half hour. I think you. Here you go, boy. All right, there you go. If you want. Good boy. Yeah, good boy, Tanner. You're not trapped in here anymore, okay, bud? Okay. Not too bad, huh? We'll build the floor. All right, let's see. Put a torch over there, a torch over there, torch over there, and a torch over there. There we go. Look, let there be light. Torch over here, torch over here, torch over there, and a torch over there. And a torch just like that. Okay. So we got a nice little fancy log cabin right there. Nothing too crazy or fancy about it. Go get a door. We'll go make a copy of that. Oops. There we go. Alright, now how do I want to do this roof? That's going to be the question. I want to do something a little different, I think. Let's go replace this. Oh, that's what I meant to do. Maybe instead of oak stairs, maybe we'll do a different type of wood. Try this. Oof. And then rather than oak planks, let's go with mangrove planks. Got a consistent but a different roof color. Oops. All right. And maybe we can even make a barn with this too. You know, with the same wood. Oops. Okay, I think this is coming along pretty well so far. That's a little too much. All right, just working on this rooftop. Again, sorry for not chatting a ton. Just kind of thinking of how I want to do this. Oops. Alrighty. We're getting there. Just sorry, trying to figure out the best way to design this roof. Alright, what are we thinking, guys? Think this is a tall enough rooftop? I think so. I think 3 levels on the roof is plenty. Let's see. Do we have a slab? I wonder if I can position the slab. Check. Just curious if I can. Perfect. Hell yeah. Look at this. Look at that. I think that looks pretty nice. It's not perfect, of course. I maybe even could lower it by one, but I don't know. I think that's at least it's a unique roof, right? I think that looks pretty good. You know, maybe if I had redone it, I would have put the eaves out on the sides as well. But, I don't want to redo all this work. So, not that I guess it would be a ton. It would just be adding another layer. But I think this will be fine. It's an interesting enough design that I don't mind it. So there we go, guys. Farmhouse. Let me just go fill in the windows, and we'll be all set with the exterior. And you know, maybe next time we'll add the farm, and I don't know. Maybe I'll poll you guys and see what you think we should add to this. Maybe we'll just create a list of like random generations and call it good. Let me put double windows here. I think that could be interesting. Yeah, there we go. Give it its own kind of unique style, I would say. Yeah. So like I said, that's really the only adjustment I would probably make, and we might do that next time, is just bringing it out like another level, right? Maybe even lowering the roof as well, so just like shaving off the entire top and then coming back down, but I think as a whole, I'm pretty happy with this, guys. I don't know what you think. Let me you know what, let's just try it. We still got some time before my I gotta get going. So let's just add. Let's wipe out this entire top here, and we'll just go down another level and extend it out. Luckily, this is a lot easier to clean up than it is to build. Am I right, fellas? Oops. Nope, I still managed to screw this up. That's very impressive, I must say. See if I need to add a third layer to this. Oh no, did have that right. Just had it wrong on the other side. All right. So what are we thinking? Should we add another layer? Or does this look good? A 4 and 2. I think this should be okay. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. It's different. It's not ideal. I might want to go up another layer, but I think it looks okay. Yeah, I think that's an interesting roof. Doesn't go up like, too ridiculously high type thing. Hey T-Farg, welcome on in. Good to see you. Giant Minecraft Steve face. I appreciate that. Thank you for gigantifying that emote. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. It's different, it's different than these roofs, that's for sure. I definitely think I want to replace this one here. This one just bothers me. I really do not like it. I do like the church roof. That one looks kind of nice. It's a different type of red. But yeah, I think this is coming out pretty well, all things considered. The only thing I'm not really the biggest fan of, if I'm going to be completely honest, is I don't really like how close this house is to this wall. Kind of defeats the purpose of putting the wall if you can just climb on the roof, right? But at the same time, it's a guard tower. The guard tower is higher. I can always raise it if I had to, but guard tower is higher than this roof, and yeah, I think that's okay. It is the one thing I'm not the biggest fan of, but at the same time, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Because it's not like I have a way to climb up there, right? So yeah, I think that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. But yeah, I think this looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Definitely could use some improvements. If you guys want any, other design stuff, please let me know. But I think we'll end up turning like this section right here into a farm. So, we'll put this here and maybe replace it with farmland. So, yep. This will be kind of just like one, giant farm. And we'll even put a like a fence. I need to put some water in here as well to help keep all the crops growing, so maybe I'll plan that out as well. I'd like to see a big pixel art of a chicken. Alright, I'll tell you what, T-Fark. We're wrapping up here tonight, but when we do Minecraft next, if you're here and you remind me, I will make you a giant chicken mural just for you. Alright? And you know what? We can even, I was wondering what to do with this space. We'll put it right here, okay? We'll put it right here, just for you, T-Fark. Yeah, I got you. All you gotta do is be here for our next, all you gotta do is be here for the next stream. So we'll make it happen. Alright, because yeah, I was even thinking, I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna put back there, but you know what? A giant mural to a chicken works for me. I can't argue with that. Alright. Let's grab a water bucket here. And let's see. Hmm. You know what? This is fine. Just keep it like this. Alright, and then we'll get a fence. And let's go with a birch fence here for this. You can always add a gate later. But there we go. There's a nice little farm area. We can always, of course, plant some crops later. Not a huge deal there. But, yeah, we got a nice little farm added in. Yeah, I feel pretty good about it. I do. I feel pretty good. I feel like it's gonna be pretty good, man. Yeah, we might even be able to. I think if I remember correctly, the farmland works as long as you're 2 away. So we could probably even do that. I think that should be fine. We'll have to take a look and see if it actually works or if it goes away and becomes dirt. But yeah, looks like it. I think it'll be good. We'll see. The biggest test will be like these guys in the center here, but yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, we're still good. So yeah, it is 2 away. I was correct in that thought, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, there we go. We got a farm, everybody. With me when I'm trying to pick you up, dude. And we have a guest. Come here, bud. Come say hi. 9 by 9 with 1 block of water in the middle. Yeah, we could do that. But what's the fun in doing things the right way, T-Fork? But no, you're right. You're right. And I do appreciate it because God, I don't know shit. So yeah, I'd have to do the math on this one. But I think for now, I think this will be just fine. We can leave this here and Call it good. It's more about how it looks rather than how efficient it is. This is creative mode, so no one, no one cares, right? But yeah, I think we made some good progress today, everybody. We terraformed a ton, added some water decorations under the church. We built a farmhouse and a farm, and we're gonna have a giant chicken right here. So let me just grab a sign, and I'm gonna make a note so I don't forget. Yes, Mr. Tanner? Yeah? Oops. Alright, but as you can hear... There we go. Alright. Tanner, come here, bud. Come here. Oh, good boy. Get that toy. Get that toy. Got the toy? Alright, I'm almost done, kiddo. Can you give me like 2 seconds so I can say goodbye? Yeah, good boy. Thank you. Seafark, yeah, I'm really happy with how this has turned out so far. It's obviously not, totally finished yet, but we'll get there. And in the meantime, I feel pretty good about what we've built so far. Can't wait till I see you get into Redstone. Oh god, I had to figure out Redstone like 7 years ago. I have not figured it out since. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to that one bit. But that is gonna wrap up. Do it for me, everybody. So, YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I do really appreciate it. If you do enjoy this video and you want to see more of it, please let me know in the comments. If you want to see more Minecraft, you actually want to see, like, me actually play Minecraft, please let me know. I would love, 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 love your feedback if that's what it takes for me to grow my YouTube channel. Guess what? I'll play Minecraft. Look, if it worked for Ray Narvaez Jr., it could work for me, right? 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 Anyway, that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love y'all, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye, YouTube!